here. But also this idea that porn and sex are, under not the same thing. Well, art and real life aren't the same thing. So, it's not basically another person showing you something else. Anyway, enough about you. So I didn't ask to speak here probably because I made the Great Wall of Vagina, and a lot of my work involves sexual and religious iconography. Some of it's deeply political, a lot of it's whimsical and pointless. I'm an artist, not a pornographer, but some may disagree. So last year, on the one hand, I'm showing my work at a museum in Milan. On the other hand, I've got the Tokyo police branding my work obscene and threatening the organisers with arrest. So it just depends on the point of view. And so anyway, I guess I have some form when it comes to the subject, so I'm going to give it a go. Basically, I was asked to argue against the motion. I thought that would be easy, and after a bit of research, I decided I couldn't do that. The reasons why I'm about to tell you, obviously I'm doing the motion now. So it's a visual subject. It's going to be hard without a slideshow. It'll be much easier to show you stuff. But of course, this is more YouTube friendly without the images, but I'm going to use a lot of profanity, so that's won't be YouTube friendly. But I can't tiptoe around the subject here. So I lost a customer today who wanted me to get her off my mailing list because she thought I was taking a pro-pornography stance by doing this. And I want to say that this debate isn't about whether porn is good or bad or harmful or exploitative, because art can be all of those things as well. And it's about whether porn is an art form. And I'm going to say that it is, it's just often quite a shit one. So art and porn have never been definitively described to my satisfaction anywhere. Many have tried. The US Supreme Court has something called the Miller test, also known hilariously as the three-pronged obscenity test. I don't know who came up with that. Anyway, it's not very good either. So we all think we know the difference between art and porn, but we will never agree with each other. It's like Venn diagrams, if you remember those. And basically, all these ideas overlap, but we never totally agree. So I'm basically here to argue conceptually rather than empirically. So my initial thoughts when I first thought about it was, right, art is done by artists, surgery is done by surgeons, pornography is done by pornographers, therefore art and porn are the same thing. But that was a bit facile. So I thought a bit more and I said, right, okay, I don't go to an art gallery to wank, and I don't wank off looking at art catalogues, but that's also facile. So I thought I'd go back to first principles. So that basically the oldest subject in art is the nude and animals. And these days, the most popular subjects in art are the nude and animals. So we haven't moved on very much. So take a nude, just a perfectly normal picture of a nude. Standing there, not doing anything. Everyone would agree that's not pornographic, pretty much. Yeah? Well, that's not necessarily true. So when I worked in Kuwait, and I buy the English newspapers, all the pictures of women who are showing their arms or their bare flesh would be individually blacked out with a marker pen. So it goes to show that even some flesh, if in its most benign form, is not acceptable to everyone. So it's cultural. So my argument rests on the contention that images of nudes, from the most benign to the most gratuitous, are on a continuum. And these are axes of variation, along which all images of nudity lie. So at one end you have simple, non-erotic nudity, on the other end, the far end of that, you have hardcore fucking. And another axis of variation sort of across that is how realistic those images are. So anywhere along those lines of axis, those axes of variation, you decide to draw a line between art and porn, is just artifice, based on your own prejudices and your cultural values. It's got no veracity, it's just based on an opinion, where at some point you say it isn't art anymore, it's porn. But that can't be. It's using all the same techniques, it's just that the subject changes. So it's a value judgment. I'm not here to say your values are wrong, I'm just going to try to show you that it might be porn, but it's still art. So I want to talk about the medium. We think of porn these days as filthy shit on the internet. Well, basically, photographic images, moving or still, but that wasn't basically the history of pornography. The camera's pretty new when it comes to porn. It's been around for ages. Basically, from the first moment people started making, drawings in the sand with a stick, I'm quite sure they were doing fuck pictures. And because that's what people do. And recent excavations in Pompeii have shown the Romans' obsession with pornography. If they had a camera, they would have used it, but they didn't. They just drew dirty pictures. So basically, if I do a line drawing of a penis with a smiley face, it's not pornography. If I then draw that penis and I put it in a vagina, then it's kind of getting a bit more that way. And now if I draw it so it's very realistic and try to sort of render it, then it sort of changes, doesn't it? It becomes, the intention is to arouse through a graphic depiction of sex. I've lost my place now. Shit. Right, it's the same pen, it's the same paper. All that happens is that the strength of the imagery changes. So it's still art, it's just pornographic art. So if I draw it with a 3D program on a computer, then it gets more realistic, it looks more like pornography, and if I do it with a camera, then basically it looks like porn. Where are we? Right, so that's about one of the axes of variations. It's about whether something is realistic or not that makes people think that it's more pornographic. Interestingly enough, go on.
Just because you're using the same materials doesn't make it art. For example, I happen to have a glass here. Maybe if it was within an installation and there was a message behind it, it could be art. But in this simple form, it is not. And like just using the same materials doesn't mean that it inherently like gets you.
I'm using the same art materials, therefore it is art. Basically, it's just the subject changes. But I'm using all the same media, so the media is the message. Anyway, I've lost my place completely. So basically, the interesting thing is that the more realistic, the more we sort of don't condone it, because it starts to look like more like pornography, but strangely enough, the more realistic it is, the better the artistic impression of it is. They've done a better job. So, which is quite interesting. So the medium makes no difference at all. If it's drawn or painted or sculpted or filmed, it's still art and it's still porn. Like it or not, basically any film, including porn films, require artistry. You have to devise a scenario, you have to create the scenes, you have to choose the camera angle, the lens type, etc., etc. These are artistic decisions. And therefore, they are works of art. It may be commercial art rather than fine art, and whether it's artistic is a different matter, but they are works of art. So I want to go on to... Oh, shit sticks, that's not working. Okay, right, so you guys know Hokusai, sort of famous picture of the Great Wave kind of crashing over the boat. Right, everyone knows about that. What you don't know is that most of the time he just made dirty pictures called shunga. Basically men with very large penises doing things to women. And that sounds familiar, doesn't it? Well, that's what he did. And basically, there's no doubt about it that it's art, it's also obviously pornography as well. And that tradition continues into hentai, which is basically pornographic manga. And these artists are very good, they're very good artists, they draw better than me. But what they do, they're basically they're artist pornographers. It's porn, but like it or not, it's still art, can't get away from it. So basically, history is littered with artists who drew dirty pictures. I mean, Rodin basically drew over 6,000 images of women masturbating. So, and Klimt was doing it all the time as well. Why? Because they didn't have wank max, so they had to kind of do it themselves. But Dali, Picasso, they goes on and on and on. There's no dividing line between erotic art and pornography, basically. It's in your head. So, there's a question of technique. These people are pretty good. But being good technically doesn't make good art. In fact, that's not even necessary. But I prefer it to have some kind of, it needs to have a meaning, it needs to do something, it needs to elevate in some way. I don't mean in the way that porn elevates, but we aren't asking if porn is good or bad art, we're just basically saying that it is art. I completely lost my track, so I'm just going to ramble at this point. Where are we? Okay, I'm doing right. So, what else? I think I might have lost a page here, actually. Oh, there. Oh, that was quite good. Oh, shit. Okay, that's... I'm not good at this, am I? Okay. Right, so, where was I? Exploitation, right? They say that art is porn is exploitative, but very often people do it themselves. People are making pornography at home, and putting it on the internet, and that's not being exploited with that. So basically, in summary, I'm saying that art is all about the human condition. It's made to stir you in some feeling, and why should sexual feelings be excluded from that? We're all eating, shitting, fucking sentient creatures, and we have the right to be represented in all our glory, warts and all. This is real honesty, this is real life. The internet only exists because of pornography. From the onset, 90% of the internet was pornography. It removed the shame of buying a wank mag. People now, just as our ancient ancestors, are really interested in sex. And thank God for that, or the species would never exist. What I don't understand is why every religion wants you to go out and multiply, but at the same time they don't want you to fuck. So I don't get that. Art can be about anything. Like it or lump it, porn is art about fucking. It's at the extreme end of the spectrum, but it is art. So you don't have to like it, but if I don't believe that porn is art, is an art form, then I become the arbiter of what is and isn't art. And that's not a role that I would wish I had. So.